everyone, and welcome to the Luxury Home Show. Today I'm in Winchester and I'm very excited to show you one of Shorewood Homes' premier projects, Henwood. This is part of a luxurious residential development consisting of 4 outstanding detached 5-bedroom family homes. Shorewood Homes is renowned for building high-quality, sustainable properties, and Henwood is no exception, with its contemporary design and focus on spaciousness, natural light, and seamless integration with the surrounding landscape. Now, as you can probably tell, all of these houses have been built in the style of a neoclassical house, which I love. They feel very timeless and elegant. I even said to you, Tom, didn't I, that I couldn't believe these are brand new. They've done a really good job of making them feel, you know, a lot older, but in the best way possible. Loads of nods to a more traditional house. Check this out. They've even added a fake tax window. So back in the day, you used to be taxed on how many windows you had, and obviously a lot of people would brick those up so you didn't have to pay for them. I mean, things like that. And continuing around on your beautiful private driveway here, look at this. I mean, the symmetry is stunning, isn't it? So we've got a mellow red brick here that again makes it feel a bit more aged, red roof, beautiful white windows. You've even got very grand pillars either side welcoming you home. You've even got the gauged arch brickwork above the windows, which is very typical of the style. Now, around to my right, you have a detached double garage with an annex room above it, and you feel very tucked away in the countryside here, but you are honestly only moments away from Winchester city centre, the best of both worlds. Right, I think it's time we went inside. Right, in you come, Tom, to the entrance hallway, which, I mean, look at the proportions. That's the first thing that I noticed. This is a very generous hallway. I mean, look at the staircase. It's probably bigger than me. I think it's bigger than me. But I really like the fact that they have brought that style from the outside, you know, that classical neo-Georgian style in here as well. We have got ceiling heights that are 2.7 meters high, which is really unusual in a new build, but obviously not with the style they're going for. For instance, we've got beautiful, elegant paneling on the walls. It is making me feel like it's a bit of a London townhouse. Even the skirting board, you know, it's higher. Everything feels, you know, bigger in here as well. This is actually the same flooring throughout the whole ground floor, which is underfloor heated as well. And it's quite a nice departure from a lot of the tiled floors that we usually see in really contemporary modern homes. I love the colour as well. We're going to see a lot of organic, natural tones and materials, which, you know, Shorewood Homes really pride themselves on. And I'm going to show you a little bit more of that. As you can see all the way to the back of the property. Let's have a look. So into your very spacious living, dining, kitchen room. So I'm going to take you straight over into the kitchen, which is awash with light. I love this colour. It's by Farrow and Ball, and it's in slipper satin. They always come through with the good names. But this is a shaker style kitchen. So again, another nod to the more traditional style. But saying that, all of the appliances are very high spec. Even, that's a nice slide, your microwave. I mean, I don't know about you, but I use my microwave all the time. I find it very handy. But you could even set up your little barista station here, your kettle. Not that you'd need it though, because you have your own cooker tap. Of course you do. This butler style sink that makes me think of, you know, like a farmhouse, a little bit more rustic. This top here, now this is Decton worktop, and it is ultra compact porcelain, quartz and glass, which makes it really, really durable, just what you want in a busy home. And they've even picked out the sort of beige veining through here, and that's reflected again in the flooring. All of the colours in here, they complement each other. It does feel very relaxing and calming in here. And look at this, look at the space. Lots of space to be moving between the island and your worktops, storage-wise. No problems here, there is loads of it. Oh, very handy. We've got, oh, look at that, double bin. It's the little things that make me happy. There we go. Now, these are becoming quite popular again, and here you get your own larder slash pantry. Very handy. All of the cabinetry in here and in the kitchen is by Charles York, but this is probably where you're just going to be storing your dry ingredients. This has a very, very different layout to the other house that I mentioned, the Farley. You basically have your own separate wing over there with your utility room, a separate kitchen, boot room, pantry. Yeah, We'll show you some B footage of that. It's amazing. A little bit different from in here. So back into the kitchen. Now, loads of brand new homes now have a breakfast bar. I think people think they have to include one, and they are really useful, but sometimes they can be a bit piddly. You know what I mean? Where there's just a couple of wooden stools and there's not much room underneath here. Not here. They have really thought about it. You've got plenty of room. You've got a nice, big, comfy seat. Because look, having an open plan dining room is lovely. It looks wonderful. But most families, you're going to be getting in late. The kids are going to be noisy. Just sit up, have your breakfast quickly, do your homework, have a quick glass of wine, have a coffee in the morning. You're going to be living around this island. So it's a good job that it is big and comfy. Shorewood Homes have definitely thought about how a family is going to live here. So you've got an integrated freezer and an integrated fridge. Oh, that's my lunch. And then you've got double oven there as well, which is handy if you're cooking a big Sunday roast, which is then when you might use your lovely dining room table. And because this room is so big, you get away with having a massive dining room table in the middle of the room. There's none of this, you know, you have room to breathe. And all the materials, they just complement everything so well and they feel so tactile. We've got leather over here and wool, cotton, wood. It's very tastefully done and it feels very calming in here. And if you do like what you see, then under separate negotiation, all of this can be yours if you purchase the house. And Shorewood Homes have used a whole variety of different designers, including Darlings of Chelsea, Neptune, Ochre, Soho Home, The White Company, yeah, absolutely loads of them, and they're all lovely. And then into your lovely sitting area. Now you do have two further rooms at the front of the property, and one of those would make an ideal drawing room, living room, snug area. I think as a family, this is where you're going to be spending a lot of time. And this room has great flow to it. And I think it's a great way of encouraging a family to live harmoniously, but you don't all need to be chatting together and doing the same thing. Maybe, you know, parents could be cooking, kids are doing some homework on the dining room table, someone's reading a book or watching the telly here, and you're enjoying each other's company whilst enjoying the space together, but you know, you're all doing your own thing. That's modern family living. This sofa is lovely. It's a nice chunky sofa. Should point out that Shorewood Homes actually have their own in-house interior designer, Charlotte, and she has done a fabulous job. And this area is the perfect example. Now, this could have been a bit of wasted space, but Charlotte's not going to let that happen. We've got a nice big chair here, and I think what is the biggest poof that I've ever seen. But yeah, you can just enjoy it here, have a book, have your morning coffee, and look through your bifold doors, or open them if it's a nice summery day, and look out at your beautiful garden. Very nice. Now, we've actually been filming a behind the scenes video for this episode for our members. So if you want to see what we get up to behind the scenes and see what we do when the camera's not rolling, then you can find out more information in the link below, or you can join now. So back into the entrance hallway through these lovely double doors. On my left, we've got the downstairs WC. This is a cute little vanity unit, nice big mirror. We've got cross-water fixtures and features, and all of the ironmongery is actually by Corsten, so things like the lights, the handles, even the switches and plates here, and it just elevates a property like this to the next level of luxury. These little touches, that's what we like. Speaking of which, any parents watching I think are going to love this. You have your own boot room. So particularly one for when the kids are coming in, maybe a mucky dog, they can take off all their shoes, their coats, hang it up, and then come into your nice, fresh, clean house. Just a little touch here. So when you see these more traditional boot rooms, they're quite narrow planks. They've sort of elevated it here so it feels a bit more contemporary and modern, and you have double wide planks here. This then leads into your utility room. Always very handy. Bit of a laundry room here really, so you've got space for your washer, your dryer, but even the cabinetry in here, it's beautiful. And the colour, this is Faro and Ball in Studio Green. Really love that colour here. We've got Decton worktops again, a sink. So I think a great place just to kind of do your laundry, close the door, nobody needs to know. Now, you may know by now that I love a bit of understair storage, but this takes things to the next level. This one is a bit more of a showpiece. So for any wine fans out there, you're welcome. A wine cabinet under your stairs. As soon as you walk in, I mean, come on. We've got LED lights, a glass door. You want this to be seen, don't you? You're like, oh, that? Wine cabinet. Finally, on this floor, we have the front door right in front of me, and then either side, like I mentioned, we have 2 unfurnished rooms. The one on my left has a log burning stove, so I think that would make a perfect snug room. The one on my right, maybe a home office or a playroom, but lots of versatility to play with what you want there. I'm now going to take you up to the bedrooms. We have a flat weave runner on the stairs to match the carpet. The handrail has been French polished to match the flooring downstairs. And this is actually a wool loop carpet, which I think fits in better with the aesthetic of the property. And yeah, it's basically just a classier carpet. And that leads us very nicely through these double doors into the principal suite. How nice is this room? And just to give you an idea of the scale of it, this is a super king size bed. And we have a contemporary take here on the traditional 4-poster bed. You've even got a full scale sofa at the end of it. Wow. Love the colour as well, very soothing, organic colours up here, great for a bedroom. But that wasn't enough for Charlotte. Oh no. Commitment to the cause. She couldn't find the right pictures for this area, so she painted these herself. Very talented. There's quite a mix of styles in here actually, so I'm a big fan of these bedside vintage tables and the 70s lights, but it all works together. Very clever design. Now, as en-suites go, this is very nice. It's so charming. So we have a double vanity unit. This is bespoke and it's by Charles York again. The countertop here is also decked in, but this time we have a glossy finish. And that has been used as a backdrop for this feature wall in front of your roll-top bath, no less. This is very decadent. And then we have this polished nickel features and fixtures which really brighten this place up. And then either side of this central divide, we have 2 areas. In this one, we have a really big walk-in shower, and on that side, a wall-hung toilet. Oh, hi, can I help you? No, this isn't my boutique. This is your walk-in wardrobe. Look at the size of this. And Tom and I, purely for research, have been getting comfortable because, I don't know about you, Tom, I could get used to this.
Of course.
Look at this, and we have got ample storage and a plethora of it as well. So we've got shelves, we've got, you know, even an island here, which is perfect for all of your sunglasses, your hats and everything. A little vanity unit with a mirror here. You've got floor to ceiling hanging space, which is really handy. And some people, they're not a huge fan of having open wardrobes, but the thinking behind that was that it can be as messy as you like because you can just shut the door and it doesn't matter, right? All right, shut up shop. And now we're back into the hallway. To my right is the family bathroom. Now there's a real cohesiveness through the entire property, but all of the rooms and the bathrooms have their own individual style and personality. So this is actually the first bathroom that we have tiles rather than wood. These tiles I love. These are by a company called Mandarin Stone, and you saw those in the ensuite that we've just come out of, but obviously here they're a different color. We've got the same sort of vanity unit set up here. This is bigger, really charming actually, this one. Lovely big walk-in shower, a bath, a lovely niche. We've got a stone worktop here, so you can put all of your toiletries up here. These lights, again, it brings everything together. These are Corsten lights, and you may have seen in some of the other rooms, these fluted lamps, slightly different styles, but again, I like this running theme throughout. There are 5 bedrooms in this property. Bedrooms 2 and 3 share the family bathroom. Bedroom number 4 has its own ensuite and a dressing room. But we still have one more floor to go, so let's head up. Up to the top floor, to my left. This room is enormous. And I really like the fact they didn't call it a 6-bedroom. Who really needs 6 bedrooms? You could have a lot of fun with this room. What would you use it for? Let us know in the comments, but I'm already thinking movie room, maybe a playroom, maybe the teenagers can take over this entire floor. I should say the flooring has actually been reinforced, so you could get a snooker table up here, gym equipment. Like I said, I think it's probably going to be where your guests are going to stay. And you've also got bedroom number 5, and they each share the shower room. Into the garden. And the use of natural materials inside the house makes the transition outdoors absolutely seamless. We are surrounded by big, beautiful, mature trees that not only provide privacy, but make you feel like you're being hugged by nature. And we have big porcelain tiles here, ready to go for your patio furniture, your barbecue, nice big lawn where Tom is backing up into, so great for those summer evenings. Just to my left, we do have the double garage with the annex room above it, and that has been fully kitted out, ready to install a kitchenette and a shower room if you wanted, so you could have that as a whole studio flat, or I would probably use it as a home study or maybe a gym. Now, this whole plot is approximately 1/4 of an acre big, which is very unusual for a new build, particularly seeing how close you are to the city centre. Well, thank you very much to Shorewood Homes for having us here today. I've absolutely loved touring this property, and if you have as well, let us know in the comments what were some of your favourite bits. If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed so that you're the first to know when we drop a new luxury property tour. And keep your eyes peeled for our first American tour coming really soon. Very excited to see what the US has in store for us. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Hello everyone, it's Hannah and welcome to the Luxury Home Show. Today I am delighted to take you on a tour of The Kilns, a beautiful new housing development in the charming town of Earlshilton in Leicestershire. Nestled in the heart of the English countryside, this development is the perfect blend between modern living and rural tranquility, with great network links to the surrounding areas and onto the cities of Coventry and Leicester.